If you are a family of any size looking to visit Bali, then this video is for you. We're Field of Visions, Nadia, Irfan and baby Zakaria, and we've been travelling the world since March 2022. Over 65 flights and 17 countries later, we've spent a considerable amount of time in Bali. And it's fair to say we call this place our second home. Well, it's our only home at the moment, to be fair. In this video, we're going to show you why Bali isn't just about the famous Canggu shortcut.
My life be like
or an Instagram influencer's dream. Well, that is kind of true.
oh no.
It's a perfect place for an actual relaxing family holiday where you can recharge your batteries and return home feeling fresh. And that's why we've spent the last 6 months here and yet to book a flight to leave. We probably should start thinking about that now actually. So let us show you why Bali should be the next place you visit on your next family holiday. In this video, we'll be sharing all the best play areas you can take your children, activities you can do as a family, and how parents can get some all-important me time. They're in no particular order, so make sure you stick around to the end. First things first, you need to know where to stay. While there's loads of different areas to choose from, such as Seminyak, Sanur and even Canggu, our preference is Pereiranan. It's a stone's throw away from all the cafe and hotspots in Canggu, but quiet enough not to spend half your life in the busy traffic. And while you have to encounter a little bit of traffic when you're getting from the airport to your villa or hotel, it's a strategic place where you can take little shortcuts through the roads that pass through those scenic rice paddies, which is what Bali is all about. Getting around is really easy too. We use Grab or Gojek to order bikes and cars to get us around and about. And a great thing is all the top places to eat deliver within this area too. Top tip, download the Grab and Gojek app before you leave for Bali and register with your one-time passcode. It will make ordering your ride from the airport to the hotel when you arrive in Bali so much easier. Plus, it's a quarter of the price from the local drivers that will charge you at the airport. In Pereiranan, a good 1 to 2 bedroom villa can set you back anything between 1.5 to 2 million Indonesian rupiahs a night. You can even go for the ultra luxury villas that can cost you anything upwards of 10 million plus. If villas aren't your thing, then there's plenty of hotels for all budgets. We stayed in lots of different types of accommodation across Bali, and we've listed out our top family friendly picks in our Bali e-guide. There's a link in the description below to download this, and in this e-guide there's direct contact details for villas, car rental companies and much more to help you not only plan your next trip but also save hundreds of dollars by booking directly with the owners. Now, Bali is known for its activities, and one of our favourite things to do as a family was Waterbomb Bali. It's a huge park with over 26 rides, and there's something for all ages. From a kids play area with a shallow splash pool to thrilling, exhilarating water slides fit for those thrill seekers. When you're worn out from the rides, there's some food court serving up some delicious food and even a bar area for adults to relax in. If you're looking for a place to spend an exciting day here in Bali, then Waterbomb Bali is definitely a place to check out. If you're looking for something to do with your little ones in the early morning before the afternoon heat, or even late in the afternoon to play, then there's enough places around Pereiranan to keep your kids entertained every single day. There's so many play areas where you can let the kids free and explore, and these are some of our favourites. Tamora Gallery is a small play area within the shopping arcade of Berawa. There's a couple of swings, a slide and a climbing fence, and after a little play there's plenty of good places to eat nearby. And the great thing is this place is free. Tiara Gatsu is another great one, located slightly out of Canggu area in a local shopping centre. We love this place because it's indoor shaded from the harsh afternoon sun. It's big enough to run around in, there's a big ball pen to crash into and plenty of slides. As it's in a local shopping centre, it's a great place to play with the local kids and try some cheap local food after. Warung Morgan again is slightly out of the Canggu area in a place called Kerabokan, but it's a great place to spend the morning with kids. The play area is fully stocked and Zakaria loves the trampolines. Food here is really good, cheap and is all vegetarian. Kids play for 20,000 and there's no minimum spend on the food too. Now, if you're looking for a place to leave the kids to play in a supervised area, then Chubby House Kids Play Area is worth checking out. Kids over the age of 2 are welcome and there's 1 member of staff for every 4 kids. There's been times when we've dropped Zakaria off and he's had more than 2 nannies minding him, so it's it's his chance to get all the attention, and trust me, he loves it. There's interactive activities, a play area, TV station, and there's food available for your little one too. A bonus is that it's fully air conditioned and open from 8 AM right through to 6 PM every single day. It is on the pricier side at 100,000 Indonesian rupiah per hour, but you do get to drop your child off and a babysitter minding him for a few hours so you can get in that well-needed massage or lounge at the beach club nearby. Park life is another favourite one for us. While it sounds like the name of a big UK dance festival, it's more of a festival for kids, to be honest. Every Monday, Wednesday and Friday there's a kids play class for the ages of 18 months to 3 years old, and it costs 100,000 Indonesian rupiahs for an hour's class. There's also unlimited playtime in the kids play area afterwards, and for this you have to be with your child or have a nanny arranged. More on that bit later. For 3 years plus, there's different activities scheduled every single day at different times, and kids are looked after by amazing nanny. So make sure you check out Park Life on your next visit. If you're in Bali for a longer term, you may want to consider enrolling your child in one of the many kids schools that are here in the local area. With the rise in digital nomads, there's an influx of families moving to Bali for a more relaxing and better quality of life. And this has resulted in some international schools being set up by former teachers. And while we haven't had the chance to enroll Zakaria in a school yet because of his age, we did check out Scooby-Doo Childcare School, which is based in Canggu, and we were very impressed by what they had to offer. With well-structured classes covering curriculum to UK and Australia standards, it's certainly something we will check out when Zakaria gets to this age. Aside from dedicated play areas, there's loads of cafes and restaurants with little play areas to keep kids entertained while you relax and get that well-needed morning coffee. Some of our favourites include Machinery Cafe on Pereranan Road, Milk and Madu in Barawa, which has some amazing food, and Made Warung. One of the reasons why you need to visit Bali for your next holiday is the help for parents that is at hand here. Babysitters can be arranged for that extra help at a reasonable price too. We've found the Balinese to be very family orientated, and you'll notice that the babysitters here all have children of their own and often look after extended family, so they're almost always great with kids. Our babysitter has been looking after Zakaria since he was 11 months old. And every time we return to Bali, she is here with him. Not only does he love to spend time with our sitter and her family, it gives us the well-needed break we need to get some work done in the mornings and some me time when we want to go out and eat with our friends. Even if you don't have a babysitter, we found the Balinese, they love kids here. And when we go out to eat, there's always someone that wants to play with Zakaria, giving us the time to eat in peace. Another great thing is if you've forgotten something at home or have luggage restrictions, hiring a pushchair, stroller, baby chairs is really cheap and easy. You'll even get things dropped off at the airport when you arrive and picked up from you before you leave. We've used Bali Baby Hire many times now, and all their stuff is really good quality and affordable too. If you download our e-guide, we've provided our babysitter's contact detail, who is trusted by us and comes recommended, and we've also linked down all the companies we've used to hire equipment, and that has made our holiday here and living here in Bali so much easier. So definitely check that e-guide out. It goes without saying that Bali is famed for its volcanic beaches. Sunrises and sunsets here are out of this world, and every day is something special. There's loads of beaches to stroll along in the morning and evenings, and again, that's why we love Pereranan. There's a beach right at the bottom of the road, and it's a great place to stroll along in the morning. Chamagi Beach is also another beautiful hidden gem, one perfect for people looking for that picturesque sunset overlooking the rocky beaches. Tanalot Temple is also worth checking out too, not too far away from Pereranan, and it's a great place to catch the sunset overlooking a temple. If you want to get away from the Canggu Pereranan area, Ubud is a great place to escape. Famous for yoga, vegan food and spiritual practices, Ubud is a great place to explore as a family. The Kampuan Ridge Walk is a long flat pathway passing through the hills of Bali with some beautiful rice fields at the end of it. Ubud is also famous for the monkey forest, which, as the name suggests, has hundreds of monkeys, but do watch out for your belongings, as they're known for snatching phones, bags and money and won't give them back until you give them some food. Most of the waterfalls in Bali are quite hard to get to, with a hike through the jungle making it difficult with children, but for us, Nung Nung waterfall was worth visiting. It's all paved and has steps to access, albeit very steep in some places, but it is good for hikers of all fitness levels. And if you're in Bali, you have to check out at least one waterfall. This is a good choice if you have kids. Nearby is also the Jatilui Rice Terraces, a UNESCO UNESCO heritage site that is a place what everyone pictures when they're thinking of Bali. Rice terraces as far as you can see. It's really well paved and you can push a pram across the path and explore the beautiful surroundings. There's cafes dotted along so you can enjoy an afternoon snack while taking in the amazing views. Bali can get very hot, and to escape the heat you can head up to Munduk. As you travel to Munduk, you'll go up the winding mountain paths heading higher and higher into the clouds, and that's why you know the weather here is so much cooler. The great thing is you don't have to worry about the harsh afternoon sun, but strangely enough it can get a bit chilly here in the early mornings and late into the night. Our favourite place to stay in Munduk was the Munduk Moding Plantation Resort, an eco resort built on a coffee plantation, a bonus as I'm practically a caffeine head. The great thing about this place is there's plenty of activities to do here, from playing tennis or badminton to taking one of the guided walks around the plantation. It's really safe and easy to get about. There's a gym on site too, and the food here is absolutely delicious, especially the chocolate lava cake. Right around the corner from the resort is the famous Handara Gate, an Instagrammer's hotspot, but make sure you get here early to get that perfect picture as queues do start to build up after 7 AM. Ulun Temple is literally 5 minutes from the Handara Gate and is worth checking out, and it has one of the best play areas we took Zakaria to so far. We went there just to take a picture by the temple, but soon we just ended up spending an hour in the play area letting Zakaria play on the swings. A couple of other areas that you can check out in Bali are Sideman, a sleepy village which again is surrounded by rice fields. This place just had a different charm to it when we visited. We felt really comfortable with riding the three of us on a bike here and exploring the local area, purely because it was really quiet. It's famous for its silversmith, and Agung silver is definitely worth checking out to make some bespoke jewellery. If snorkeling and diving is your thing, then Amed is worth checking out. But for us, there really wasn't much else on offer here, so we only stayed a couple of nights and moved on. You've always got Uluwatu also. We visited there a few years ago, but unfortunately Nadia broke her arm. But that's a story for another time. And that's it. That's our guide on things to do here as a family in Bali. Make sure you download our e-guide, as it's got all the places listed in this video, plus many more, helping you save hundreds of dollars on your next trip to Bali. We hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, follow your visions, and we'll see you on the next one.